Hello and good day everyone. I'm making this video so that we won't miss the week 8 discussion with regards to the last topic of our lesson for the midterm. The midterm is solely with regards to our um, do while loop. So last time we already discussed on how to use and make a program and at the same time simulate a program together with your activity with regards to the for loop and then the while loop. So today we will just discuss the last lesson and we will add more um, uh, some sort of codes that will also support the different applications that can be used using also the loop statement. So let's proceed to the last topic that will be your do while loop. And on do while loop, this is the only loop guys no that perform the process before the execution of the loop. So meaning it's just like a container that all of the process must be um, executed first before it will console to the loop if all of the process has been done on the side of the loop. So meaning if we try to put it on the logic of the container. So example, if this is the do, then we have this syntax, right? So meaning all of the process here should be done first on this particular block because while will just only work or execute if all of the process inside the loop of the do are done or has been executed um, on a certain manner. So after the do perform those performs I mean those kinds of process, it will consult if all of the process has been done. So example, if you have I is less than equal to 5, okay? So meaning, uh, it is understandable that the loop here should be suffice or exactly the say exactly perform the condition below of the while. So meaning it should execute based on our loop here, which is less than equal to 5. Okay, so that it will become more accurate. So just like the same that what we have did on the for loop and the while loop. So we will make sure that the do while here must be executed efficiently so that the condition also must execute also efficiently with regards to our do while. Okay, so do while also guys is similarly to the while loop. The only difference is that the while is executed on the last part of after the do while has been processed. Unlike the while loop, so while the uh, the execution is performed, automatically ga ga reiterate man si while. Area it's different. So amo niya ang una ang step 1. So dapat i-process niya ni tanan ang possible nga mga execution within the iteration. Then it will consult on the while, the last part, if all of the execution are actually made by a certain condition of the while. then this is the only while that composed of the semicolon. Okay, because while loop, if you try to observe in our syntax, wala siya sang a semicolon on the while condition alone. This is the only while loop, okay, sorry, that contains a semicolon after the execution of the while. So meaning, ma-terminate siya according to the process that the do is perform or execute. So, meaning, amo niya ang ma-perform then before the condition. So that's why ginatingog niya na eh. So if you try to observe our illustration here, so ginatingog niya na yung process repeatedly before going to the last part. So that's the the concepts with regards to your do while do. Okay? So to make it more explained thoroughly, so we will be making a program here. It is called an application that it will stop only if you input positive number. So example, all of the numbers are negative, yung input mo. So hindi mag-stop ang loop until such time you didn't enter the positive number. Okay? So let's proceed. So we'll be making. So I will be using the NetBeans here so that the text is more what you call this one more bigger or larger once you view this pre-recorded video. Okay, next, and our project name would be the do while sorry do while demo. Okay, and so I will just remove some of the unnecessary mga comments so that it is clean on your part. And then okay, so I just make some adjustment. I have this editor to be more bigger so that you can also see it clearly. Okay, as I've said, we will be using an application, the so-called entering positive number, wherein the loop will stop until such time that the program will accept positive numbers. So we'll start with the import. Okay, and then we will declare a variable. So we have int num. Then we will declare our scanner class so that we can have the flexible value to be accepted by the user. Okay. Then after that, we will use the do. Okay, and then we will make a statement using the system.out.print, and then we will say enter a positive number. Sorry. once we're done, we will be using the while. Then we have num. Okay, so since the variable here is only num, so we will be num. Then we have 0. Okay, and then lastly, we will put another statement of whatever the value that we have entered until such time you input a positive number. So you enter, for example, the number of loops of your number executed from the do. Okay. So once we test the program, example, I input negative 9, negative 4, negative 78, negative 4. Okay. Example, that's the loop that we have now. Then once you press enter, it will still continue to accept, okay, any value as long as it is negative. Sorry, I input the negative values only. So we'll just repeat it again. 9, negative 8, negative 7, negative 5, negative 5, no, right? And negative 4. So it will continue to loop all of the values here as long as it is negative. However, if we input the positive number, then it will stop. It will terminate the program, okay, once you input the positive number. So, meaning from the initial point of the entry, once you input positive numbers ang daan, so automatically ma-stop siya. Pero until such time that you are still using negative numbers, whatever value as long as it is negative, okay, it will loop, no, your execution here on the do, okay, until such time that your on your end, I mean on your end, you will input a positive number. Okay, so this is very beneficial if you are searching for a certain um, keyword, no? Let's say for example on the example of the Google search, no? So Google search, it will not stop until such time the keyword is found, no? Do mo nang iya pinaka example sang logic of the do while. So ma-continue sa gyapon fetch sang mga record according sa makita niya kag ma-scan niya from the different resources from the net. Okay? So do ka web crawler sa as long may makita lang siya nga mga keyword, no? So i-continue niya na gyapon i-feed kag i-fetch. Then until such time that the data is rich or na-exhaust niya na ang tanan niya nga mga resources with regards to the keyword, then it will automatically terminated. So doon mo ba na di ang iya nga pinaka-logic niya. So kung nag-input ka data na negative, it will continue to loop, no, whatever the value it is. So it will wait your execution if you input the value, the positive number. Okay, so that's the logic or the concept behind the do while. If you try to observe, no, amo ni mga container ta naging pasulod nyo on our do while. So meaning ang unod sang do while naton hindi pa kadto sa 2. So since nga nag-input na kamo positive number and the do also accept it, tapos si while loop nyo naman na-encounter niya nga may ara sa sang positive number, it will now terminate the program. Kaya ang ginapakita ni while loop nyo is all numbers that are less than 0. So meaning, starting from -1 up to the number as long as it is negative. Okay, so that's the pretty much logic behind the do while loop. Pero pwede nyo man din siya magamit on our previous examples, like looping the number of values of 1 to 5, 1 to 10, or multiplication table of 1 to 10. It still be usable also. Kay ang ilang objective also is to loop man mo, to iterate the process that you are using with. So amo nang iyang pinaka ano man actually pinaka purpose niya. So that is why we have this kind of three different kinds of loop statement, for the for the while, and for the do while. Okay, so you can also use loop statement and the control statement as combined. So example B, um, it will uh, terminate the program if the loop, although nagatag ka, no? Nagatag ka loop nga 1 to 10. So example lang. So if you execute the number of loop from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until sa 10. However, if for example, if if you want only to stop the loop statement on the 7th loop, so it will not continue the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th loop. Okay, so you can do that also using the combination of the loop statement and the while loop. So let's try to do that in our example. Okay, so I'll be creating another one. We have 4. Let's make it loop na lang. Loop, and if let's do that para to medyo straightforward ang aton nga project name. Okay, so what we're going to do here is to now just construct the ano po. So this time we will not just the 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 scanner. So magamit na ng tarikta sang aton nga loop and the if statement. So let's try to have int I, int I. Okay, so muna na si I lang atong gamiton para makanta. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, then I plus. Okay, so ipaluto to siya na 10 times, no? So example, we have system.out no, sige na lang, print na lang plus na. No? So syempre ang output niya is 1 to 10, no? Right? So let's say for example, ang execution ta must stop after 6. So meaning hindi sa mag-continue 8, 9, 10. So must stop lang siya sa 7. So meaning before the so before the output naton, so dapat ma-loop lang siya until sa 7. So if I is equal to 7, na loop siya, pero magamit kita break. Okay? So, para daw medyo may structure na to yung program. Okay? So, once you click the run, oops, wait lang. Okay, so here it is. No, so, if, so 7 siya guys, medyo nautod lang yan, ano. So, maybe something's wrong with the editor. Okay, so this is the code that we have. So, ang purpose ta is to stop the loop after the loop will turn out to be our 7th, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 6th loop. Pero ang yung pagwa niya is on the 7. Kaya nga ito niya execution must stop if the loop increases the number of iteration, which is the last part is 7. No? So meaning, if we have here system.out.print, so una, execute niya from, syempre, from initial value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. However, since we use our if statement that is equal to 7, so meaning, pag loop niya, after that the number reach the value of 7, so automatically it will become break. So yung tanga break, maano siya, no? Ma-stop. Just like the same sa case statement. Aton. Ayan. Okay? So meaning, so kina ano yan, no? Hindi na siya mag-continue sang iyang loop statement if may encounter niya ang 7. Okay? Ayan. So, muna guys perform ta kung ang may aran ta gusto i-stop with regards to using the break statement. Okay? Yan, so muna guys mag-combine sa aton nga loop and at the same time your if statement. Okay? So let's proceed on the more interesting na mga applications with regards to the Java programming. So example, may mo kita program on the string manipulation. Sinta nga string manipulation, mga text naman kay normally ginimo ta mga numbers mo, no? So nagalo kita, we iterate the numbers. So this time medyo magamit naman ta string manipulation. Sinta nga string manipulation, mga letters tanan. Even though nga may number kita sa string, so considered siya gyapon as a string. Kay hindi nyo man na masuma ang number kung na-involve sa alphanumeric. Okay? So example, ma-input ko that be TUP Visayas. So ang i-extract ko siya ang tanan niya string within the TUP Visayas, tapos kuhaon ko ang tanan niya mga vowel kag consonant sa within the TUP Visayas na string. So ang panawag guys is string manipulation. Okay, so let's do that. We will only start from the consonant and vowel. So duwa lang ko unta I, U, U, and the rest are all consonant. So we have string manipulation. Manipulation. Alright. So just remove unnecessary mga comments. Okay. Now, Siyempre, magamit ang import kay ma-accept ta. Okay. So, we'll be using the so-called values with regards to data type. So, ang data type natin is, example is input, string, sorry, string input, of input. Then, declare ka scanner para makakaset ka. SC equal to the scanner. Okay. And then after that, syempre, ma-input ta sang aton nga value. So, may mata na system.out.print then, sorry, enter word, no? Or, button ka lang string para general. Input string. Meaning ang string guys letter ha. Kasi ang input yun number. Okay? O pwede man yung number basta within the string, no? Then we have string ka is input sc.next next line na gamitan ta para sa string. Okay? And then so we will input int hindi kaya sa global variable ka int then vowels equal to 0 then another for consonant. Okay. Ayun. Yeah. So meaning may mo ta counter for the vowels and the counter for the consonant. Okay. Now, on this part, we will be using our for loop. Na I've said, no, the for loop is very convenient. Kay isa lang sila ka-parameter in one shot. You can also use all of them. So, maganda I, no, okay, I, okay, for iteration that we have, for I equal to 0, then I less than equal to, okay, less than na lang siguro, less than equal to, less than, then we have input, ang magiging input tagay sige na, no? So, meaning, mahulat niya sa aton nga input na string sa aton nga input. But this time, para ang input ta instead ng string, iisipon niya ang length naman sa aton nga input. So, we will try to put that length. So, ang that length naton, automatically, ang iyan nga ginakuha is the number of letter within sa imong string, no, o man iyang ginahimo. So meaning ko lang input kada TUP Visayas, i-count to kung pila ka letter ang ara sa TUP Visayas. Pero wala pa na wala pa na extract ang vowel kada ang consonant, no? So wala pa. So meaning pa lang count pa lang tanang letter within sa TUP Visayas, for example, na string. Okay? Then after that, we will increment syempre. Alright? And then after that, excuse me. So we have car CH. So si car CH naman, ang iyan naman ni purpose. Ang imong input kagina niya, car at in. Magsinta nga car at in. Na ang ay naton, so meaning siya ni ang kung di ba may tangan length, Diba? So, ang length naton, isipon niya to kung anong, kung pila ka letter, ang kalabaw sang letter, yung gamit ta. Included yung daang iyang space. Si car-at naman, amo naman niya siya mag-isip. No, isipon niya. Na later, isipon niya kung pilang vowel, pilang consonant. So, umana nga ito nga, i-look forward sa sining line of code. Then after that, syempre magamit ta if, kaya ang gamiton ta, makondisyon ta kung pila to kabilog ang nakuha niya nga vowel at letter kaga ang consonant. So meaning gamiton ta ni si CH, kay si CH siya man ang makount kung pila kabilog letter, sang vowel kag sang consonant. So we have equal to A. Kung A nga mo small, then small, then capital, di makapitalize naman din. So example lalo, no? CH equal to A. So, base na yun, pagka-capital or small, amo nang gamiton niya. Then, syempre, medyo malawig-lawig siya, guys, no? So, if you want, you can copy-paste this according sa imong perspective. A, E, E. So, medyo malawig-lawig siya, CH equal to, just bear with me lang. Okay. A, E, E, anyway, pag gusto mo na, kung capital lang gusto niya mauna, or a small letter. Oops, wait lang guys. Ayan. So, kamo pa dayon kung pila pa da ka letter ang ari diri. So, ay. So, ayan guys, no? Ano ko lang, gin tapos ko nang ang code. Yan, so we have CH from capital letter to small caps, ng capital letter. Gin tingom ko na lang ang tanan niya mga vowel letters na to. So, pag gusto mo guys kung hindi pa sunod, no? Pero mas better kung naka ano siya, naka groupings, no? Kung naka what you call kung I, then I na lang tanan, kung mas better kung ano. Yeah, so after we get all of those, no, pretty much long type of code, okay, naton. So this time we will count. So since we have here the vowel, which is equal to 0, so we will be using vowels. So plus plus. Plus plus in the sense that isipon niya kung pila ka bilog nga mga letter na may vowel nga mga condition. Okay, meaning sa TUP Visayas, i-kuhaon niya dito, extract yung tanan niya mga letter, which is the vowel, then i-count niya. Otherwise, okay, otherwise, else, okay, ma-count sa consonant. Ayan. So, syempre, after we count the vowel and the consonant, so we will go out from the loop statement. Okay, kung hindi ka rin masutsulit sa karon sa piyak. Sulod. So, magamit ang system that print ln. Then, we will say the number of vowels or sorry, vowel letters are plus then the vowels. I'll just copy this one and paste now. The number of consonant letters are syempre consonant. Consonant, sorry. Okay, mistaken, yes, this is correct. So we have the number of this consonant pala, sorry. check if this is working or not. Alright, so we will be using PUP Visayas. Ayan. So dapat ang i-count niya is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 particular vowels and the rest are all consonant. When you try to press enter, voila. So we have the number of vowel letters are 4. So we have the U, the I, the double A is here, which is 4, and the remaining are all consonant. So we have T, we have the P, we have the B, we have the two-letter S, and the Y. If you try to count it, that is all pertaining to the consonant. A consonants from spelling. Alright? So that's the that's the logic behind. So pwede ka man kabutang ibang iba. So the quick brown. Yeah. So the quick brown. So i-count naman akong pinakabilog vowel. So we have E, IU, that's 3, O, that's 5, 3, 4, I mean. Then there's O for 5. Then the rest are all consonant. Yeah. So wala. So that's the the logic behind the combining your loop statement and the if statement. Now, to give more an additional information, so since ang count na lang is the vowels and the consonant letter, di ano matabok sa mga spaces ta. Example, i-count ko pagid ang mga spaces na to. Okay, so what's gonna happen? So what's gonna happen is well, we will just put here another variable. Okay, so this is button lang spaces equal to 0. Oops, sorry. So si spaces naman ang paunta. So meaning medyo machis sila sa aton yung variable dili sa aton yung if conditions. So instead nga else excuse me, magamit kita else if. So but this time, so si naman si consonant naman ang atong kuwaon. So magamit kita CH is greater than equal to what? Okay. Ang imong nga mga consonant letter from A to Z. Magamit kita yung galing yung end na. Okay? Then Z. Or CH greater than equal to A. Then CH less than equal to Z. Z. So, ibutang ta di si consonant. Agang i-else ta ang spaces. So, meaning kung consonant, dire. Kung vowels, dire. So, meaning kung hindi siya vowel, hindi mo siya consonant, meaning spaces siya. Okay? Then, ma-add lang ta another statement. The number of spaces are spaces. Check. T-U-T-B-size. So, dapat isa lang ang spaces, no? Oh, ayan. So, we have spaces is 1. Okay. So, try tayong the quick brown fox. Okay, so capital letter pong F, no? Pero simulan niya pong kwaon niya. So, we have 3 spaces. We have the space, quick, space, brown, space. Alright. So, that's the pretty much of our combination of the application with regards to the for loop. I mean, no, not the for loop, the while loop, and the control structure na maging gamit ang if else if kag if statement naton. So ging combine ka lang guys ha, ang duha kay meaning pwede gid sila ma-combine, hindi kay tungod kay if siya hindi pwede, kung for loop siya hindi pwede, kung while loop hindi pwede. So flexible syempre nga itong program, it's because we combine it efficiently. Okay, medyo malawig-lawig lang siya guys ha. So you just complete all of the requirements with regards to our string manipulation. Okay, so that's all for now guys, no? So this will be the coverage, no? Pretty much the coverage of our exam with regards to the midterm, no? From the while loop, for loop, and the do while loop. Okay, so see you guys on the examination day. So ang activity naton, I will be posting the activity on our GC, so that you can have your activity while doing the watching of this pre-recorded video. Okay guys, so see you guys on our exam. God bless and good day.